Let's stay blunted, right? Let's stay lifted. Above all things, blunts over bullshit.
Yes.
It's Wednesday, Power Hour, sheesh. We are here once again to drop knowledge, uplift spirits,
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. And with that being said, we'll start off. I gotta keep hitting this, so oh my God.
Stay lit.
Stay lifted.
Keep cushioning.
It's a mindset. It's a culture. Follow us on the gram. It's always great things. So we're going to start off with the educational, informational session today. And shout out to all the parents and all the students
and
back
teachers.
in school and teachers.
Faculty.
The faculty. Yes, we want to thank all of the support and the lovely people that are passionate, that are dedicating their lives, their careers to our children and to the future. And it is a task and an amazing job. And my heart goes out to everyone who chose that position.
Yes.
Because it takes patience and time. And I am here to tell people, seek your passions. Find the things that you love in life and do them. Like, work towards a mission every day. Find a cause, find a purpose, find a higher ground, a higher balance.
Go full force.
Full force. Just do it. Like Nike said, come on, y'all. We got to support, different things going throughout politics, stocks, just culture, the environment.
Hold strong to your values.
Yes, because social economics has a lot to do with how people think nowadays versus their values and their ethics and morals. So we trying to bring back morals. Cut out the bullshit and use your logic, common sense, guys. Like, seriously. So, in news, I'm going to put this down so I can actually talk. Can't smoke and talk. Well,
yeah.
In news, Nike, their stock, due to their anniversary and new advertising. So, I'm rocking my all Nike today in support. I always support. I don't, I have my times when I catch sales. I shop on sales, deals. That's how I find things,
Spend your money right.
Yes, you have to. Because this one outfit, like this t-shirt, right? $45. Like, for real, $45 t-shirt. So that's half of what one stock in Nike is. So my whole outfit, that's one share of Nike stock, with a half a share, because the leggings cost $50, the shirt. So long story short, you throw your money away on superficial labels or shit so you can look nice, so you can whatever, for the culture, for however you want to feel. I don't know, people dress for different reasons. I just simply dress for comfort. I could give a hell. Like, normally I buy Walmart like $10 my athletic, long as I can move.
Spend your money better.
So,
gotta take a little more time, Kay.
Okay,
spend your money better.
So we're going back to Nike, and so if you can spend your $100 on an outfit, invest in yourself, invest in a business, invest in Nike stock for your kids, so you can get dividends and you can really be paid. Because when the dollar that you're spending is really going back in your pocket. So think about it. Just splurge a paycheck. You splurge a paycheck on bullshit, so cut that bullshit out. Get away, mosquito. Cut it out for a month, 2 months, a couple months, and save and think about what you can do with that money. Go on a trip, invest, teach yourself about different stocks. Long story short, Nike took a dive due to their Colin Kaepernick campaign. Damn. It hurt a lot of people. It hurt people so bad they poured their money. They said, we don't want to do business. Like, seriously, that's some bullshit, guys. We have to be better. It's not?
I said it's not bullshit because you can't, if you expect any different from folks that have been doing things a certain way, then it's called insanity.
Yes, okay.
So that's why I started out by saying hold strong to your values, because by holding on strong to his values, it has paid off for him in the long run.
Mm-hmm. Staying true to his passions and taking a stand against, taking a kneel and just holding strong to his values. You are correct. So you made a really great point. So next topic, on to more education and just parents, school time. We love our DC PCS and Maryland Public County and just all schools. But tonight and all this week, since students have been back in school in DC for 3-4 weeks now, Maryland is their first week. Congratulations. They're making their way. So we have back to school night, DC PCS, parents, those who made it out to support their kids. And I was just really fortunate to be able to make it to another back to school night. It's so awesome just to talk to the teachers and be able to engage and to see where they're coming from and to look in their eyes and see if they're passionate, because you can read energies and definitely see if how the classroom's set up and what your kids' curriculum is going to be and so forth. So it's always try to get engaged, because your kids can say one thing, and if you haven't really spoken with the teacher or know who the administrators are throughout the school year, then you aren't getting a feel. So just try to do better. And even if you didn't make back to school night or back to school morning, they schedule 3 different times so parents can go in the morning, in the evening, and if you can't make it, then they make a makeup session, or you can just make an appointment or take a day off if you have to and go up to the school and try to learn and be more active. Your kids will be happy that you are interested in their education.
And
that
a part.
Yeah, exactly, and a part. They want that. Even though you may think they do not, kids really want that. And it makes a difference that you are encouraging your kids, or even kids are in your neighborhood. It takes a village. Last week, that's what we talked about, just being more active in character in people's lives that we come across in our daily, and actually more than just speaking about how things can be better, but being better in our daily actions and motivation for others.
Life is good. Life is good. Life is great.
Life is great. Long story short, 25 books they give the students every year to read as a curriculum. And they're awarded different things throughout the period if they do read these books. So you can go to the library or to your kid's school to find the books based on their grade period. And they're free books. So it's not even like you have to spend money. A lot of them are bestsellers for last year and some even this year. So it's really amazing. Try to read the books with your kids so you can interact with them. And we're going to wrap that up because we got people on
company.
Crazy.
Life is good.
So life is great.
God
as
is great.
always. It's Wednesday, the middle of the week, hump day. So people are like making it over. Today is a struggle. I'm tired as shit.
Working hard.
Yes. Steadily moving, train.
We got a big festival coming up, guys.
Yeah.
Everybody who's been taking time to watch our show.
Definitely.
Tell them about it, Kay.
So it's gonna be so awesome. September the 22nd and September the 23rd.
Yes.
We're rocking out RFK Stadium. Woo! Greenhouse Festival. Lifted KK and Keith Kusher is in his house.
Look for the banner.
Yes, look for our banner. I'm gonna bring
We're
it
not gonna
next
tell you
week.
the other secrets because we know we got other companies that are watching. We see you.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. We really going to have a great time. I got some cool, fun, tasty dishes. Yeah, so we're going to rock out.
For sure.
So be tuned. You know, go to Greenhouse Festival.
See the
Follow
logo.
them. It's really going to be a dope concert. Food, all about the cannabis culture.
Yes.
All about, you know, just vibing out, enjoying the end of the summer. Like, stay lifted.
100,000 people.
Yes, we gonna project. Crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. We looking for it to be like big as the National Cannabis Festival. We gonna say, hopefully. Yeah. So we'll see how things go.
We'll have some
but
special
Gucci Man,
too.
Gucci Man's performing.
Okay.
Dipset, repping, you know, New York. Light Show, repping DC. He did the Flower Fest, and he was awesome when he performed the Flower Fest. Flashback to last year. You know, so DC, we coming up. We're starting to really have more festivals, which is so amazing. Just more giving back to the community and the advocacy and the work with the different companies and businesses. We definitely support and wish everyone the best because it is so awesome to see people just thrive and to do what they love. And just to see people come in, like someone came in the other night and they were like, oh my God, this is so amazing. Like this is, you know, people really, so just to see different reactions and you're healing people, it's awesome. So we're going to wrap that up. Teddy. Oh no, so really we're going to talk about equity. What is equity? Okay, because people, they like to throw around different words, but are we actually applying these words, or are we just throwing around the bullshit? Like we're just saying, oh, we have no empathy. So empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. So it's a question that came across in Congress last week. Like, is our president, is he showing any empathy? And I was like, what? Is that like, did the guy really ask in the middle of the session? And they were talking about schools. So it goes back to the earlier segment and how are we uplifting the next generation, and we're putting all this money into other bullshit when we aren't facing the facts about equality in the schools, okay? Because tonight, as I'm talking to a teacher, and just so happens my daughter has gone to different schools, so she has had to see, and she's come back and told me, you know, well, Mom, why is it that this school has this and this school has this, or this school doesn't have this, you know, due to it's in the city or
economics.
Yeah, due to social economics. So I think it's bullshit, and let's just address the facts that education isn't a standard across, and we aren't teaching these kids that we are bullshitting and half-assing things and making so many different excuses to why
Back
we
to
aren't
the
creating.
Administration, though. Administration has to want things, has to seek different things.
Yes, and goes back to the dumbass question about the president having empathy. Because he doesn't give a damn about the schools, or, you know, he cares about the border, you know, and a whole bunch of other bullshit. But long story short, equality is something that we have to put on the forefront, and just think what your kids aren't getting in different schools. You need to fill the areas, okay? Because it's no balance, and we as parents and as people have to be the filler. Point blank, period, okay? And they make all these articles, they talk online about bullshit that they are going to fix. So the most recent article, equity means providing schools resources based on student needs. And Dr. Andrews, he determined that in statistics, the measure of the ratio in cities lack resources. So we can take Chicago, Baltimore, yes, Washington, D.C., the Brooklyn. Bronx, and we can look at these different areas and we can correlate. We can do case studies and see how their books are outdated. Teachers' classrooms are 36-1. What? Are we in college? Are we? Inglewood. Is this, come on. How can we produce healthy, focused, progressive, just kids, minds? Oh, I forgot. That's not what we're trying to do.
It's not a part of the plan.
It's not a part of the plan.
We don't need healthy individuals.
What are we going to do, people, if we know that they graded recently the equity fund in F in education, okay? They first received a B, but then when they got advised, when they received the audit.
They got audited.
Yeah, they got audited. And
this shit doesn't make sense.
Right. Like, how does this make sense? And we are still using
your
tools.
Test levels are what?
Yeah.
You got a what?
So, I mean, and just 2 years ago, Maryland and D.C., they got caught for passing kids along. Mm-hmm. That's not even ethical. Like, you're going back, you're changing test scores for the kids, and then they're getting out into the real world and they aren't ready. They can't read, they can't write full sentences, and we're not preparing them. So the ultimate goal is to uplift each other. And when I say uplift, I'm not just talking about smoking marijuana. I'm talking about mental, physical, health, social, emotional. Yes. It's so many different aspects, so you can be whole. It's within. Mindsets matter, okay? So think about it. Pick up a book, research, watch the show, do what you have to do. Tell your kids. It goes far beyond what they teach in school, because what they teach in school nowadays is very limited, okay? Very limited. We're going to wrap the whole school thing up. We're going to take a short break. Cotton mouth. Blunt over bullshit.
Keep Gusher.
Thanks for tuning in.
Teach your kids well.
Water break. I feel so much better. Refreshed. Water is life, and it nourishes your soul and your cells. So drink it every morning. It's keys, okay?
Yes.
Before you do anything, you should drink some warm water.
I lost a couple dollars in this real fast.
What?
I lost a couple dollars between the last session. I don't know, man. I don't know. Keep going, okay? Educate.
What?
I don't know. Blunts over bullshit.
I don't. Blunts over bullshit. That's right.
Blunts over
so
bullshit.
Stay blunted, and don't even worry about the bullshit because people are crazy all around the world all the time. I tried to tell my daughter, you gotta stay focused. I be trying to tell myself, focus, because it's always distractions. So stay lifted, y'all out here.
Somebody stole my lighter.
I got the lighter. Okay, got daggone it.
Cool.
Goodness, I needed it. Shit.
You know how when you study hard, you got to take that 15-minute break.
Yeah.
So we just gave him a little break. Let's get back to it, Kay.
Had a nice break. You see, I got an ashtray. Jacob said, "I'm tired of you ashing on the damn table. Ashes just be falling. I just be smoking."
We would never provide ashtrays.
I'm so sorry, Jacob, Jeremy. Listen, Vision. I know. But I do wipe it down at the end of the show.
Hey.
So, some bullshit that I do all the time, right? I try to not do because it's a bad habit.
Oh, really?
I try not to smoke so many blunts in a day. I used to not even smoke. So it's I became a pothead in my late 20s, right? Due to my horrible ex. It's no, but for real. Because he was a weed head, and then it kind of rubbed off on me after a couple years. So it went from I just only smoked on weekends, and then it was every other day, and then it turned to a habitual thing. So.
Well, everybody who knows Keith, I've always smoked for the self.
Okay.
Thyself, yes, selfie.
So what's your preference? You like blunts? Did you go through a stage where you transition, Phillies, white boys, different things, cigarillos, or have you always only smoked the same thing? Some people like swishes.
Definitely. I think you go through a transition as you grow within your, as you elevate in your cannabism.
Oh, that's a word?
I am definitely.
I know I have cannabinoids.
Hey, it has to be.
Throughout my body.
If it's
but I'm not a cannabinist. I thought that I do not eat yeah. We support.
You're a canna mom. You have to be a canna. I don't know. I lost it. Cannibalist.
Right.
Yes, a cannibalist. Yes.
We making words. We're gonna start.
Why not?
Right.
They making up fucking laws. We can't make up words. Hey,
so I'm just saying. Look, these laws out here, they don't even. I mean, what is the law? Let's start there. Okay.
Whose law?
Who is law?
God's law.
Right. It's the bullshit. Who made these laws? They not even abiding by the laws, man. I'm trying to figure out. It's bullshit for real. It's just on.
Yes.
I'm trying. Yeah.
Yes.
So
I need
sometimes I make the rules. Yeah. I need another blunt too.
She's
you got me. Another one? You gonna roll one for me? No. See, I get silence. Nothing. Sip my water. So for real, overall, it be a lot of bullshit going on, but you just gotta keep focused on whatever you want to do. And another topic that we have, make sure you go follow Greenhouse. We're trying to get all the people there. If you love shirts. Music, yes. If you're already a member, you get a ticket, and you're gonna have some surprises when you arrive. Wear your shirt, come out, and yes, you know how it go. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So support DC, support the movement. Find a local cause or nonprofit where you can possibly volunteer one day out of your month to help the community, to help out. Or if you can't do that, it's also other ways, small denominations of it, those things, okay? So, school, stay in focus with your kids, and remember that they have different bridge programs for kids that are free. So all you have to do is ask the school counselor or advisor, I want my kids, push my kids. Is it anything, any programs that I need to know about? And once you tell them that, send them your email and just start checking in and get the free money. It's there. So do it. Yeah, it's just that simple. Like, it's so simple. Free money. Who doesn't want free money? Even for college kids, scholarships, grants, delegates, write your council member. They have to give away a certain amount of money. When you write, because very few people do, you're going to get it. So it's like a guarantee. It's like, what are you losing? Writing a paragraph. What are you losing? You type up a whole lot of bullshit on Instagram, Facebook. Hey. So let's stay engaged. In other news, cannabis news, we would love to talk about Kim Kardashian. Thank you, Kim, because she is fighting for a cause and a movement behind cannabis, and she is actually getting people pardoned. She is working with different states to pardon people who have cannabis convictions and to get it expunged and to get them released and actually to get them restitution. Can you believe it? Who else is going to stand behind their celebrity, their money and values, their other bullshit, and stand on some values? I mean, it's just as, I'm not going to say just as big, but it means something, just like Colin Kaepernick taking a kneel, because she is standing up for the people who have been wrongfully accused. And while, Big Pharma is now, CBD's on the market, and they are going to take advantage. So why aren't these people being freed now that the plant is slowly but surely spreading across the states and being freed? Recreational, medicinal. So what are you going to stand for? Thank you, Kim, for standing for the plant. Free the people, free the plant. You rock. You rock for that, girl. I support that. I really do. That really makes me happy. And also, in other news, Canada news, okay, we have another council member in California who has stood up, and he has put something in the legislation. So if you work together as people, you can start making movements, things that you want to see happen. And that is anybody that is of color. And I think I touched bases on this last week, but if you want to start a business or you want to be educated, because across the world now they're having college courses in cannabis and how to start a business in cannabis and how to invest in cannabis. New and news in cannabis has hit the market high. They said this is the highest of all times this week, that interest into the marijuana and cannabis market. So more and more people are buying cannabis stocks. So now's your time, okay? They got all type of penny stocks. I'm just saying, invest in yourself, learn wealth, blunts over bullshit, okay?
For real. For real, for real, for real.
For real, for real. But on other news,
let's get it.
In other news,
Smokey. That's a nice one right there. That's some, what is that? That's that,
I don't know, but
that's that good Gorilla Glue on the endo side.
Oh,
you know,
yes.
It's on the other side of the dough from you. You know what I'm saying?
I taste it. It sure enough do. But I don't want to choke, so I'm going to leave that right there. Yeah, that's nice. I'm going to go to sleep after put me down. So, you want to smoke indicas at night or all day if you're a champ, whatever you want to do, you know, it's your world. Just stay above. That's all I'm saying. Right.
Smoke it. Choke it.
Choke it. Don't choke. That's
what else we got for him this evening?
Okay, so somebody spiced it.
Let's go.
It's like, no, we are going to hit our Teddy Facts because I love Teddy Roosevelt. And he's actually rated the coolest president ever because he actually was the coolest president ever. Yes. Because he's my favorite.
I don't know. I might be the coolest person ever.
I didn't say person. I said president. He's the coolest president.
Ask for Keith Kutcher, please.
Okay. You're the president of the
Kutcher.
company, not the world or the US of A. But anyway, Roosevelt stands out in history in no particular order because he did so many great things. So you just have to like find a book or research some topics. But what I really thought that was awesome about Roosevelt is that he was the president who had the opportunity when the French abandoned the Panama Canal. He had the opportunity to restore it, and he did. So he took control over the area, and he dispatched surgeons. He tackled the mosquito problem because we all know in the Caribbean or in water, in swamp area, the mosquitoes are horrible. So he took care of that, and he built the canal, which was open in 1914, which is awesome. So just another cool Teddy fact for you. Teddy facts. Yes, and we all know that, well, if you don't know, that he is a part of Mount Rushmore. He is that fourth president that sits there looking so awesome. Yes. Another great thing, Teddy won a Medal of Honor. In 2001, they gave him the Distinguished Medal of Honor for president and his heroism and accomplishing so many acts within his time. And he was actually president by default. So he was president because
God's plan.
God.
God's plan.
I'm like, what?
God's plan.
So yeah, it was God's plan because McKinley was taken out and he was assassinated, and then Teddy Roosevelt became the youngest president in that time at the age of 42. So it was awesome, and he, fulfilled 2 terms, 35 books, and yada yada. He was a historian. Awesome. Teddy Facts. So we're going to wrap those Teddy Facts up. And then in other great news, High Times hits what? The stock market.
Public.
Congratulations. They're public. IPO after over 60 years. Shout out to High Times.
Let me get some.
It's definitely awesome.
Stocks.
Right. So, guys, perfect timing talking about stocks to check out High Times and go invest into your love.
Spend your money right.
Which is cannabis. It's so amazing. And then another great thing, Missouri will vote for medical marijuana. We all know polls are coming up in November. So let's get out and vote if that's what you want to support. your cause and the people so things won't get worse. Or, I mean, if you're not a person that wants to vote, because I don't want to tell you what to do, but what you can do is stay informed about what these people are bringing to your community and to the area, to the state and government where you live. Is very vital for you to know what changes in legislation may be coming. So Democratic senators continue to push the bill, which is amazing, for veterans to receive medical cannabis. And up to date, that bill is going into effect in November as well. And that's been a long fight for PTSD and also in the NFL, just with different traumas and muscle. We all know that cannabis in many different forms can be used to alleviate pain, stress, swelling, and anxiety, especially tincture. So stop past here or follow us and find out how you can stay medicated with some amazing drinks and other things. Because that is the key, staying medicated and staying informed. More in the culture, Snoop Dogg, he is still making amazing podcasts and shows, but he's cooking, whipping up a storm. He has his own strain and grow out. So shout out to Snoop Dogg doing big things. Smoke Dog. Before I even smoked, I remember my friend invited me to the Up and Smoke. It was like him and Dr. Dre. And my grandmother was like, "You're not going to no concert?" And literally my friend came back and was like, he was smoked out the entire time and we were kids. So that was really funny. But I was like, I would love to now go to a Snoop Dogg like Wiz Khalifa concert because it would be dope. Because I'm an actual stoner now.
I went to one.
What?
In Colorado.
Oh, so
in the
dope.
Rocks, on the rocks.
Oh,
yeah. It was nice. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I want to experience something like that.
It's too windy to smoke, though. It was like,
every time
it was fucking windy as hell.
Yeah, I hate that. That's like going to the beach. It sucks. But oh my gosh, that's just like when I went. So I did go to Cannabis Festival in Vegas, and it was awesome. I did VIP, did the whole convention, but it was so windy because it was out in the desert. So it was really hard to, smoke. Like you said, you really couldn't enjoy it. So that sucked. Cool. But other than that, it was great. That's like all my pet peeves: Hemp Fest, Amsterdam, like 6'4", all the pot. Just really learn about the strains because it's a beautiful plant, So Dr. Mitch, all about the power of pot. In news, just stated they found new findings of CBD and how it could actually heal from hangovers, which is so crazy. So every day they're coming up with just new discoveries on how this amazing plant, it can be used for different things. And it was documented that it does cure cancer.
Some things they already knew.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just revealing.
They're just, exactly.
It's time.
It is time. And the movement, the green rush, as I call it, is here. And
green rush.
Let's go with the green, okay? Greens are great. So, if you eat more greens, we're going to go to our food segment because food is life. And overall, food is going to fuel you and make you feel amazing. So along with drinking water, you should also eat more green foods, vegetables, fruits. Anything leafy, they say, is great because it's fibrous, has all your vitamin K, E, it's going to cross that. C. Vitamin C, so you definitely need that. Ease for your skin and pores. But fragrance, you want to make sure that you wash your vegetables properly and cook them properly. Okay? So you can receive those nutrients in the vegetables.
And not to overcook them.
Yeah, because if you overcook them,
you kill the nutrients.
Yes, you are killing the nutrients. And please don't buy, I know it's a trick in the grocery store. They're like microwavable vegetables in a bag. Like, ring the alarm. For real, throw that away if you have it in your freezer because it's not good. It's no nutrients in it, and it doesn't even taste good. Then you have to add all these different things. Just buy you a bag, and it's actually cheaper if you get the fresh string beans, like, you know.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Right, or just throw the whole daggone thing if you want to be lazy. Or however you want to do it. It may not be lazy, however you want to cook it, because it's different styles, you know. So I will say that. I won't, say lazy, because sometimes I make them the French, the whatever. Do what you do, honey. As long as you eat fresh and natural is the best thing for you and the family.
International.
Cook. Because people don't cook anymore. Like, cooking is dead, right? Cooking is good for the soul.
Generation of the microwave.
That's what we live in. But the microwave kills you. Go back to one of the old episodes. Long story short, we're going to wrap up an amazing Wednesday night. Yes. And we thank you for tuning in.
It's been great.
It's been sleepy.
Life's great.
Life's amazing. So stay lifted above all things. Yes. Roll up whenever you feel like it. Literally roll up in spirits and everything else.
Good, positive and good spirits, please.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, stay lifted, guys.
Just
tune in, knowledge. We love everyone. At Keith Kusher, follow us. Check in.
At Lift the KK.
Peace. Good night.
I don't know.